So today I wanted to cover a topic that was so odd that I can't really put it into words without showing you guys. I'm talking about something that recently happened, which was Karen demands manager after being told not to ride horse in drive-through. Okay. First of all, why are you going through a drive-through with your horse? Basically, these two women tried to go through a drive-through with their horses. This happened in High River, Alberta, and of course, it was a Tim Hortons. This guy right here, he's the manager of this Tim Hortons, and he is telling these two women on the horses that they cannot go through the drive-through because he doesn't want the horses to take a big steamy shit on the ground in the drive-through and someone drives over it and gets mad at Tim Hortons for letting that happen, and you know, I don't know, they could potentially sue. Who knows? He's just trying to avoid a potential sticky situation. Understandable. These women, these Karens, are being complete assholes. They actually posted this on Facebook, writing, "What a shame to many residents of Highwater. Complaining to bylaw/police officers have made us no longer allowed to ride in town. It puts a damper on our training for my rescue/rehabilitation horses. Shame on High River," in all caps. I don't think horses really want to go through drive-throughs. Like, if I were a horse, I'd want to go through a pasture, you know, and jump over logs, pigs and chickens and shit. I don't know. But I wouldn't want to go through a Tim Hortons drive-through. Like, can your lazy ass not be so lazy for 2 minutes and just go inside and order in there like a normal person? Why do you have to ride your horses? I get maybe there's nowhere to put the horses or anything, but there's two of you here. There's clearly two people here. Have one just hold the reins of both the horses while you go and get your food. See, and then to me, I would start to get a little, I don't know, claustrophobic, because she's like starting to invade his bubble with the horse. She's pointing the horse right at him. Horses can sometimes be easily spooked. I've never ridden one, but I've seen videos enough to understand that, you know, if he does a wrong move, the horse could bite him. You know, I feel like that's not out of the realm of possibility here.
Oh, so you don't want us to utilize our recognized mode of transportation because you're worried about whether or not we're a customer.
Okay, she's complaining that he's not recognizing her mode of transportation. But in today's society, I don't think horses are necessarily recognized as a mode of transportation. At least not generally in most situations. I would think that a car or like a motorized scooter or something would be a recognized mode of transportation. But I don't even think that drive-throughs are even allowed to serve people who come in on foot. I think that's a thing. I've never tried it before. If you're on foot at that point, just go inside. Why are you going through the drive-through? A horse is kind of a gray area for me, because at one point it was definitely a mode of transportation. It was the only mode of transportation, but now society is built differently, so I feel as though horses aren't used very much, and most places would be kind of caught off guard if you were on horses. Not to say, I'm pretty sure it's still legally allowed to ride your horse on a street, maybe, but it's definitely not seen anymore.
Are you the manager? Are you the manager? Are you making that call for the corporation?
Yes,
Is that your story and you're going to stick to it?
That's policy.
Because Nathan was a manager over on Buck Owens Boulevard, and he tried that with me several years ago.
Oh, shit. Nathan got the shit end of the stick, man. You you better abide by her word, because Nathan got screwed last time.
Okay.
And he lost.
Oh, yep. And he lost. Yep. Nathan lost. Don't mess with me, because I made Nathan lose. What? Most of the time, I feel like being on Reddit isn't so bad because, you know, they put people in their place for sure. So it said, "Ma'am, please get off your high horse." He should have asked, "Will you pick up your horse's shit if your horse shits on our private property?" That is a good point, because it isn't an animal. Last time I checked, cars don't take shits on the road, or else there would be a huge problem with cleaning up the roads. But it's just like a dog. You're supposed to pick up your dog's shit after it went to the bathroom. But a lot of people don't do that most of the time. That's why I stepped in shit outside my apartment recently. Maybe I have a personal vendetta against that now that it's happened to me, but it makes sense. It makes sense to have to clean up your own animal's feces. One said, "This is an example of how stupid rules slash regulations come to be. The lowest common idiot, the writers here, insist on trying to do something common sense should mitigate against doing. Riding through a drive-through." Exactly. For me, I think drive-throughs were invented for the sole purpose of cars going through it. I don't think they were thinking about people on horseback going through a drive-through. It's just crazy. I don't understand why you would even want to go through a drive-through on your horse. It just makes no sense. They're trying to get all sympathy pity party on Facebook. Shame on High River, they won't let me ride my horses through town and through the drive-throughs. Yeah, because you're being dumb about it. No one cares that you ride a horse. That's fine, that's all cool and dandy, whippy. But as soon as you start doing stupid things with it, then people want to take your privileges away because you abused them, and that's probably the reason why you can't ride your horses in town anymore. But I just thought this was an interesting story here about some Karens on their high horse trying to bend the rules and think that they're the victims in this case, when this guy's just trying to get through his shift. He's just trying to get through his day, and you're making it so hard on him. You know, shame on you for giving him a hard time that day. He just wants to manage his Tim Hortons is all. But anyway, if you guys like the video, leave a like, subscribe, go to my Twitch. This is where I stream now. Check out Patreon, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.